It is the Wednesday, December 10th edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. It feels like winter out there today. It's definitely colder, it's windier, and it's cloudier overall than it was yesterday. And on my way into work, I did see a couple of leftover flurries, but most of that action was earlier on today. Now, temperatures are going nowhere this afternoon. In fact, we've already reached our high for the day. We've tailed back to 29 in the 2 o'clock hour in Youngstown and Newcastle. It's 30 over in Ravenna and about 30, 31 in the Akron-Canton area, and temperatures will continue to very slowly tail off this afternoon, and then they'll kind of just be level for a lot of the night tonight. We're not looking for a lot of temperature variation between now and tonight. Well, one of the forecasting challenges we've had laid out before us is what happens with kind of the backside of this nor'easter that's still bringing some heavy snows to parts of Vermont and New York and the Berkshires, the Catskills, parts of the Poconos, and then back towards the Finger Lakes. This is the band right here that we've had to keep a close eye on. Right now it's over Rochester, heading down towards the Binghamton area, and it's going to continue backing this direction as our low kind of backs to the west between now and tonight. And the question has always been, how far west does it get? Yesterday morning, a lot of the models, or at least some of the models, were bringing it so far to the west that, you know, we had to allow for some accumulating snow tomorrow as far west as Youngstown. It was never going to be an inch or two. But now it looks like what the ultimate solution is going to be, that this band will kind of put on the brakes in through here. So it'll have an impact in Erie and in Crawford County, certainly Jamestown, New York, heading up towards Buffalo, and even as far west as about I-79 in Mercer County. I suspect there could be some accumulating snow, but once you're west of that line, I don't think this is going to be a big deal at all, just mostly some flurries later on tonight and heading into the day tomorrow. Take a look at the rest of the country briefly. It's another day where there's not much to write home about in terms of the the temperature scheme across the country. It's in the 50s and 60s down in the south. It's in the 30s and 40s across the mid-Mississippi Valley, and it's in the 20s up in the Midwest. And this is pretty typical stuff for this time of the year. It's about to turn stormy again out west. In fact, I'm going to show you real briefly, because I know this is far away from home and we want to talk about our weather closer to home, but just a real quick simulated radar starting tomorrow morning out here in the west, showing you the rain that's going to push into California. They really need this. This is good news as long as it doesn't come too fast, but we're talking feet of snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains, which is this mountain chain that runs right in through here, and then half a foot or more worth of rain in parts of Northern California, and some of this will get down into the southern part of the state as well. So if you have friends or family out in California, they're loving the fact that they're getting some rain, just as long as it doesn't cause some flooding problems. All right, here's the simulated radar. Let's skip ahead a couple of hours to about daybreak tomorrow. This is Thursday morning at 7 a.m., and as soon as it loads, this is based on the high-resolution NAM model, North American model, if you're familiar with the acronyms. Tomorrow morning, that band of snow on the backside of our nor'easter is certainly impacting western New York. Messy morning commute there. And then we'll go ahead a few hours here to about lunchtime, right about, I'll say right here, about 11 o'clock or so, noon. And as you can see on the NAM, or you will see, I apologize as always for my painfully slow internet at this time of day. It always wants to slow down on me. It continues backing, so conditions will deteriorate on I-90 around Erie tomorrow midday. And the backside of this is going to keep approaching I-79 as we get into the afternoon tomorrow here at the simulated radar at 4 p.m. So this is the point of the day where from about I-79 east in Mercer County, there could be some accumulations of snow and some travel difficulties. I-79 from Mercer County right up to Erie will get progressively worse the farther north you are during the afternoon tomorrow. But notice nothing going on really other than flurries back towards Youngstown, and tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock, things are actually, the band is starting to actually push back a little to the east. So, the threat, very minimal for any accumulating snow in our Ohio counties. It's mostly a Mercer County thing, and I don't think it's going to be a big storm or anything like that. Now, here's the NOAA, or the National Weather Service, odds of 1 inch or more worth of snow through, let's go through Friday morning. Let's go through Thursday night, capturing Thursday and the first half of Thursday night. I apologize if the map is a little hard to read here, but here's Youngstown, and then here's right about I-79. So, once you're into this peach color over here, you're getting up above 80% chance of 1 inch or more, whereas around Youngstown, kind of this Darkish green, that's about 20%, 30%. So not real high odds of more than 1 inch out of this system. And real quickly, more than 2 inches, the odds certainly lower. Over in Mercer County, you're looking at probably, especially in the northeastern part of the county, 50 to 70% odds of 2 inches or more. So enough to be a nuisance around the I-79 corridor tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow night. After that, there's not much to write home here about. Friday through the weekend. Now, this is what we call a dirty high coming in as we head towards the weekend. It's an area of high pressure, and usually we associate that with some sunshine and some nice weather, but there's going to be a lot of moisture trapped in the lowest couple of thousand feet of the atmosphere Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and so a stratus deck of clouds may be real hard to break. Occasionally you might see some breaks, but I wouldn't count on much in the way of sunshine Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But if you do need to get out the outdoor decorations, if you still have some outdoor work to do, or you want to take a jog or something, we're not worrying about rain or snow Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Notice even the GFS, even though it has a little bit of green here, I suspect it's just picking up on the low clouds. Worst case scenario, there's a touch of drizzle out of this, but I think that's the worst case scenario. I suspect most of the weekend is just uneventful and cloudy. Same idea for Monday, although Monday may be a little sunnier than the weekend. And then GFS, along with other models, does bring in our next chance for some showers, probably rain showers, during the course of Tuesday. 16-day GFS temperature outlook here. This actually now takes us to Christmas Day. So, take this with a grain of salt. But while 33 right on the nose, the model's probably not going to hit it right on the nose. I think overall the idea for the few days around Christmas, we're not looking at any sort of unusual warmth. We're not looking at any sort of unusual cold weather either. It's probably going to be kind of a ho-hum Christmas period temperature-wise. Now, precipitation, it's too early to talk about that. But we can start to say with some degree of confidence that the period around Christmas, there's no strong signal either way now that it's going to be 50s, really unusually warm, or teens, really unusually cold. It's probably going to be about where we should be in late December. All right, that's the Wednesday weather for Weather Geeks. I'll see you right back here tomorrow afternoon, and thank you as always for watching.